Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with the Alien palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm really excited. I did this look right here. This is my third look. Very green and blown out. Then I did a really dark, deep, purpley black look, and then I did a mustardy yellow look. But yeah, so if you didn't know the Jeffree Star Alien palette, this is what it looks like right here. It has 18 shades. His brand is vegan and cruelty free. But yeah, so if you want to see 3 looks with this palette, you can keep on watching. I hope you enjoy each look. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and I will see you all later. Bye. Look number 1 with the Alien palette. If you haven't seen the palette, this is what it looks like. Ooh, it looks amazing, I know. But today I want to do more of a yellow look. I want to play around with like these colors. Ooh. I want to play around with these colors right here, mostly this one. But yeah, as always, I prime my eyes with the Morphe eyelid primer and the e.l.f. eyelid primer. The e.l.f. one is a little bit more drying, and the Morphe one is a little bit too oily. So them two combined are an amazing, they work well, you know? The first shade that I'm going to be going in with is the shade Martian Soil, this mustardy yellow, and I'm taking the Shop Miss A E141. It's part of their bamboo collection. Also, I set my eyelids so they're not tacky. I can't stand that. It gets on my nerves. But this shade doesn't have that much fallout in the pan, so yeah. I want to take this kind of as a transition, but not that much. I wanted it kind of just be like a little bit of color in the crease. But we are going to be blending it up. This shade really is pigmented, and I'm going in like a little bit at a time because I don't want to like pack on too much and then be like out of luck because I don't know where it's gonna go. You know what I'm trying to say? What is everyone doing? It's actually Monday, and I filmed look 1 on Saturday, but I just didn't like it as I was looking back on it, so I'm redoing it. So yeah, it's Monday, but it's actually gonna be Sunday tomorrow, so just don't worry about it. See, like, I took my time and I just kind of like blended it out instead of going like straight in, you know? I'm going to be taking this Anastasia dual brush that comes like in the palettes, and I'm going to be taking the shade Titan, this one right here, on the fluffier side. I want to say that this shade does have a little bit of fallout, so just be cautious. This one has a little bit of golden undertone, so I'm going to be blending out the edges with this. I don't want to do it too much, so I'm going to be going back on with the brush that I used Martian Soil on and just kind of like blend it back into it, but it did soften it a lot. I'm going to be taking a little bit of the shade X-Files, this one right here. It's like a grayish green color, and actually it's the one with like the alien head imprinted on it instead of his regular star one. And I'm taking this on a Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. It's like a small blending brush. If you want to hear me talk about some good brushes to use for eyeshadow and your foundation and stuff, click up here. I have a video all about favorite brushes and what brushes I really like to use, and that's in there, I think, maybe. Taking a little bit of this, like a little. I don't want that much, so I'll be tapping a little bit. Don't want that much. That looks really good so far. Gonna be going in a little bit at a time, because always remember, you can add, but you really can't take away without like restarting. So taking a little bit of Martian Soil and just kind of like blending right there. Taking a little bit more of X-Files, tapping off, and just kind of like placing it right there. I'll be taking the shade Interstellar, this one right here. It has like, it's like gold but with like a green undertone. I almost feel like it's a mixture of the shade UFO and the shade Moonrock. These two I used in my first impression, which I will leave down in the description and as well up here if you want to go watch it. But like, that's just what that reminds me of mixed together. So I'm going to be testing it without setting spray, and then we'll see if there's like a difference. Ooh, yeah, that's really pretty. I know that this formula of shimmers is way better than the Blood Sugar palette, and better than the Thirsty palette. But the Thirsty palette has like a different, it's totally different than Blood Sugar, but it's still a little bit different. With some setting spray, and then now we're gonna see the difference. Oh yeah, you can kind of tell the difference. If you ever like go outside of the line of the cut crease, you can always take like a little bit of like a little shadow brush. I like to take the Anastasia dual ended brush, take a little bit more of the shade, Martian Soil, and just kind of line next to it. Because I had one that was like all the way up here, and it like, I just went over it and it like disappeared. So it definitely does help. I don't know what it is about these shimmers, but every time I put this on, and it gets in my eye, it always really stings, like really bad. But you're like, well, just keep your eye closed. Well, I mean, no. No other palette does that, so I just wanted to let you know. That's it. I'm taking a little bit more of the shade X-Files, the one that we used before, and just kind of like blending the edge right here. I don't want to take too much of this because I still want the yellow look, but just kind of blending that in, and then blending it out with the shade Martian Soil. Just applied the Colourpop cream gel liner in the shade Punch off camera. I have to like lean down and pull like my eye down, you know. So that's why, but it's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it. You can definitely see it in pictures, but I don't know. You probably can. I don't know. Now I'm gonna try to do a wing. Oh my lord. I hope this goes good. But I'm gonna be using my Essence Super Fine eyeliner. And you know, I can't really talk, so I just got done with this eye, and the wing looks amazing. Most of the time, they get really big really quickly. So thankfully this one didn't, and it's like really small. So yeah, now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do this eye. I'm gonna do my base, throw on some lashes and something on my lips, and we'll come back. Okay, so I am back, and I applied the Shop Miss A lashes in the style Elidia, and then I applied the Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin and the gloss in the shade Diamond Juice. For all of the product details will be down below, so just go check that out if you want to see it. And I also just dragged the shades that I used up top on my lower lash line, and I popped the shade, Pluto in my inner corner and brow bone. You can't see it because of my hair, but it's there, you know? Anyway, so this is the look number 1 with the Alien palette complete. Really good, and so far I'm loving all of the shades. I definitely really love this color, and it's going to be a staple in my yellow mustard eyeshadows. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed look number 1, and you can just keep watching to watch look number 2 and 3. Bye. Okay, so today we're going to be doing look number 2. It's the next day. It's Sunday. I don't know why I'm filming. I just need to film. I don't know why I'm filming this because it's not going to go up from like a week tomorrow, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of more of a a little bit more of a dark color, playing with like the darker colors like right here, like playing in like this area, if you know what I mean. I'll throw up a picture of Theresa is Dead. That's her username on here. If you want to go subscribe to her, definitely go check her channel. It's linked down in the description. But this is the look that I'm inspired by today. I wanted to play with like this shade Probe, and like she did a look with it, so that's what I'm going to be doing. The first shade that I'm going to be taking is the shade Phone Home. This one right here. I would describe it as like a dusty rose color, yeah. And this is going to be like my transition. So what is everyone up to today? Like I said, Sunday. Not really doing that much because I finished my schoolwork for this week already. Since I'm homeschooled, I have to do it during the weekend as well. So I've already finished it because I wanted to film this. So that's what I'm up to. It's like, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock in the evening. I have to get up early in the morning, so I wanted to go ahead and film this a little bit earlier in the day. Most of the time I film at like 10, and then I don't get done until like 2, so I wanted to film early. Next color that I'm going to be taking is the shade Area 51. I know I've already played with this one. It's the purple in the palette. I want to actually keep this pretty low in the crease. Going back on with the brush that I used Phone Home on, taking a little bit more, tapping off, and just blending the edges of the purple, which is the shade Area 51. The next shade that I'm going to be taking is the shade Probe. This one right here, it's a duochrome, I think. I'm not really sure. It's a duochrome, but it looks like it has like green and black in it. That's what I'm getting from it. That much fallout for like how much I'm getting on the brush. And I'm going to be taking that and I'm going to be applying it mostly to my lid. As like a lid shade, not really dragging it up into the crease yet. Ooh, that's really pretty, but it does have some fallout if you can tell right there. Makes me look like it just got hit in the eye, but oh my lord, y'all, look at that everywhere. Awful mess, and I cannot stand it, but it looks a little bit better. It is like a dark shadow look, so it's not gonna look complete until the end. But, it was messy. It was messy. The shade Probe was what did it. That one. It was everywhere. I was like, oh. And then now I'm going to be taking a little bit of the shade Black Hole. It's the black in the palette, so just taking that. I noticed that this shade is really, really pigmented. Like when I used it to like set my eyeliner in my first impression, it's very, very pigmented. So I'm not going to be taking that much of it, but I just want to kind of focus it on the outer corner area. Then now I'm going to be taking the shade Pluto. It's a white shimmery color, this one right here, and it is very pigmented because in my first impressions I didn't show it on camera, but I used this one as highlighter, and it's just a little bit too white, but I'm going to be popping that in the inner corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone with that as well so that y'all see the process. And then off camera I just applied the Starlooks black eyeliner pencil. I love this one. This is like my favorite one, but it fell off of my dresser the other day so that it broke, but it looks very, very pretty in the waterline, and I thought that it like complemented it, but this is like a really, really pretty look. Okay, so now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do this eye in my base, throw something on my lips and lashes, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I just applied the Shop Miss A lashes in the style elidia, something, it's like that. And then the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin. Let that dry, and then I popped on the gloss in the shade Diamond Juice. So far, I'm really loving the gloss. I wanted to wear it in all three looks so that I can like get like what I'm gonna think about it for like my review. So that is what we're doing so far. I'm really, really loving it. It's very comfortable. Yeah, this is look number 2 with the Alien palette all complete. So yeah, if you want to see look number 3, then just keep on watching. Bye. Okay, so today we're going to be doing look number 3 with the Alien palette. Today I'm going to be playing with more of the greens. I know I want to use the shade Alien because I haven't used it. So yeah, that is the plan. So let's just go ahead and get on with the video. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to be taking is the shade Flying Saucer. This one right here. It's a really, really nice green color, and in my first impressions I used it, and it was a very, very pigmented, so I'm hyped for that. Taking that color with a little fluffy brush from the Morphe Black and White collection. I'm really not even sure if this is like still available, but if it is, it's definitely a good brush set. Okay, so I'm just be taking that color and just placing it in the crease very nicely. See, already I just dipped in ones and like look at all the pigment. This one does have a little bit of fallout. I mean, it's nothing like crazy, but it does have a little bit, so just be aware. Okay, so now I'm going to be blending out Flying Saucer with the shade Abduction, this limey green color. This one is very, very pretty. I didn't get to use it much, but that's why I'm going to be using it today. So what is everyone up to today? It is the next day. Well, last night I filmed, and it was, what did I film last night? Oh, last night I filmed look number 1 over again. So yeah. It went really well, which I'm really glad, as you've already saw, and it's a really, really nice look. But yeah, it's like around, I want to say 7 or 8 right now. No, it's like 9 right now, I think. And I just wanted to film because I got done with school. And yeah, so what is everyone up to when they're watching this? Leave me some comments, what you're doing, chat with me in the comments. And just going back in with a little bit of Flying Saucer and just like reinforcing that color in the crease, just because sometimes the brush can hit some of the spots and it can fly away sometimes. I mean, it didn't, but you know, I just want to like kind of put the color back in there. Okay, now I'm going to be taking the shade Alien, the shimmery green color, with just a flat concealer brush. And I am actually going to be spraying it a little bit because his formula, when it's dry and it gets in my eye, it stings. And I don't want it to sting. So, you know, we're just going to be packing it on with, oh my, that's a pretty shade. With this shade Flying Saucer with the same blending brush, I'm just going to kind of blend the edges like I always do, just to make sure it's like really blended. And then now I'm going to be taking the shade Pluto, this shimmery white color in the inner corner. This is really a nice inner corner highlight because usually you want your inner corner to be like the brightest. And with a palette, if palettes don't have it, sometimes I just have to use my regular face highlighter, which I mean is fine, but it's nice to not have to do that. Like if you're just using like just a regular mirror, you have to like get out the palette. And yeah, this is just really nice not to have it in. It's like really pigmented, even without setting spray, but with setting spray it's like, whoa, like it's there. Just taking a little bit of reduction again and just blending up into the brow bone highlight because sometimes it like erases the color and I just like to reinforce it. I just added the Colourpop cream liner in the shade Punch. I've been really loving to just add that because it adds that like pop of color. You can see it kind of, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera, do my base, throw some lashes on, and something on my lips, and I just finished the look. For all three looks, I've been using the premium lashes from AOA Studio, and they style elidia, I'm not really sure. My ones from Isla Beauty are still fine, I just want a new pair. But yeah, I applied these lashes, and then I applied the Sexiest Beauty lipstick in the shade Nympho Nude, and then the Jeffree Star, the gloss in the shade Diamond Juice, because I've been wanting to try this a lot for all three looks, just so that I can test it out and get like my final review of it, you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, this is look at number 3 with the Alien palette all complete. I hoped you enjoyed this look, and now we will just get on to my final review of the palette. So this is the end of the video. Which one did you like? Honestly, I really don't know. I got a lot of compliments on look number 2. The like dark, grungy, like it was like really smoky one. But honestly, my favorite one would probably be this one because I love really bright eyeshadow, and I don't know, green is just, I don't know, it hits me and it's like, I love it so much, but I really do love it. Look number 1 I really like too. I don't know, they're all my favorite. I can't really decide. Let me know which one you like down in the comments the best, down below, 1, 2, or 3. Let me know. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the palette a little bit. So yeah, I do notice that it's not in every palette, but in this one I noticed that the shimmers, the ones that I used, do burn my eyes if they get in them. That's never happened, but I mean, you know, I don't know. The shimmers, I will say, are really good. They're way better than any of the other Jeffree Star palettes that I have. I didn't get to use Tall Gray or Space Cowboy, but other than that, I really liked them. This black right here, the black coal, is so pigmented. When I tell you, so pigmented. And I don't think I had any staining. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. I forgot. All the shades are really pigmented. There's not really that much fallout. I would say the only shade that has a ton of fallout would be Titan, which I mentioned. It's like really there's a bunch of fallout, but other than that, all of them work really well. And this shade Probe, I forgot to mention, does have a lot of fallout too. And look number 2, it like went all over my face and it looked like I got hit in the eye, but you know? So would I recommend this palette? I mean, yeah, so far, all the shades that I've gotten, I totally would. If you don't like big, bulky, if you don't like really big packaging, I don't know if this would be your favorite. It doesn't really get on my nerves. I just stack it on all of my other palettes instead of, like, stacking palettes on each other. You really can't, I mean, you can kind of hold it, but it's kind of weird because it, like, flaps. But, I just like sitting it as, like, a vanity. And the eyes really don't get on my nerves. They don't. It really doesn't. Kind of like when I sit stuff on my palettes, they don't like just roll all the way off. They sit between the eyes, which I think is kind of cool. But yeah, so if you like this color story, I would definitely recommend the palette. It works amazing, no trouble, and it's like really good. So yeah. I know that this was mainly about the palette, but I wanted to like talk to you about the gloss. So I would say that it's like really, really lightweight. You can barely tell that you have gloss on, but you can't. Like when you smack your lips together, like, it's not sticky. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's the best gloss that I have without being way too moisturizing and not being moisturized enough. When I wipe it off my lips, it doesn't leave too much sticky. Some of the sparkles are still there, but I mean, it's good. If you like glosses, I would definitely recommend this to you. I mean, it's bomb, and I have the shade Diamond Juice. That's the only one that I got. I didn't want to get too many and then not like it, you know. So yeah, planning on buying the palette. Do you have it? Do you love it? What do you think about packaging? Is it weird? Is it cool? Let me know in the comments. I always love to reply to you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a brand new YouTube video. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday. Sometimes a bonus video. That's why I say to push the bell notification. And yeah, you can follow me on my makeup Instagram at makeup_by_Joshua with 3 A's. And there's a little slide at the end of the video. You can pause and screenshot it. That has all of my social medias. And there's a link to follow me on Instagram in the description below in every video. So yeah, make sure that you also check out the description because it has all the details for each look. So yeah, without further ado, I will let you all go enjoy your day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.